So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking to play him in. That's going to go a long way. Nesta cuts out the pass. And he's straight offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. Mitoma. And he's on a charge. Rummenigge. Oh, that's nice. Rummenigge with the cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rudiger aims beyond the defence.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Out for a throw. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Good take. Big chance! A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bergomi attempts a clearance. It's a good run down the right. And now they can spring out of defence. Makaleli, there he goes, motoring forward. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Always onto this. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Osimhen. Vietnam are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Mitoma.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get on the end of this? Mitoma is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Haaland is onto this. Bellingham. Hullet. Mateus. Mateus! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one. And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Osimhen! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Casillas claims it, and the danger passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mitoma being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for options for movement. Haaland! And he thumps it clear. Zanetti. For Nesta. Cafu. And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. Ambitious ball here. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a little off target. Vieira. Bellingham. Looking understandably, goes for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Mitoma. Number 19, Matthäus. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And now they can clear their
Coming
lines.
on the field, number
Vietnam
25,
have the chance to go the other way.
Junior. Number 4, Jan Koller.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Suarez. Substitution in progress.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now.
Real chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Vietnam making consecutive changes here.
Number
Change
5,
being made here,
Cannavaro.
presumably to tighten their
Coming on the
defence.
field,
Look, only time will
number
tell
7,
now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
And a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Suarez clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Thuram getting this one clear. Vieira. Rafinha.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Danger averted for now. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be 3 minutes
Back into the middle.
time.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Nice looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that's that. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Osimhen! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Bellingham really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, a breakthrough already. Osimhen. Osimhen. Threads one in. Rummenigge. Hullet. Rummenigge. Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pullet can get it clear. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. Antonetti. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Mitoma. That's a sharp pass. Nesta makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Probing pass. Bergomi cuts it out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Pullet.
Pullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Thuram clears it away. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Toma. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cafu shows great strength.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cafu. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
Bergomi. Hullet chasing after it. That's a good run he's making there. Some resolute defending there. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bullet. That's a promising run he's making on the right. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Chelsea finding their passes. Antonetti. And here's Osimhen. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. This looks promising. Rummenigge. Nice looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, again, there's no way through. Pull it. Haaland, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. Pull it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rummenigge.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vieira with the clearance. Shot at goal! "60 minutes played. And he's looking to catch him up. Takes on his marker.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 5, Cannavaro.
And that interception
Coming on the
was
field,
most
number
necessary.
20,
That was well played,
Lukaku.
well stopped.
Number 14,
Looking wide.
Johan Cruyff. Number 17,
He slings it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone
Substitutions
is
taking
an
place.
absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. Cross into the box. Lukaku! Oh, taken with style. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And now the breakaway. Szoboszlai. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Mbappe. Flashes it across. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Short changes him with that pass. Vieira. And it's Soboslai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Now it's Lukaku. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Lukaku running with the ball. That's good play.
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's played into the area, and the shot's on here. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. Rummenigge. Oh, nice touch. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Picked out brilliantly. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Goes without saying, that was poor. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! That's going to go a long way. Cruyff clears it away. Makaleli, and the counter is on. Rummenigge, he's got away. It's a goal kick. Still goalless at the moment. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Rummenigge! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big header! Decent enough try.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Out of play for a throw. And now they can clear their lines. And he's had it nicked away. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. And they win it back again. And here's Osimhen. He's in space and looking for options. That's very neat. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Great skill, that's nice. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Takes aim and crosses. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Makaleli. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk goes steaming forward. Aims beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a good run down the right. And it's Hullet. Now it's Rafinha. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Mitoma. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14.
And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea grab the equal, and Messi! And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that was nowhere near his best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 20, Lukaku. Substitution in progress.
Well, they can break here. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They get a throw in. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Makaleli. Now, what about a counter-attack? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Lukaku providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper beats it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rafinha knocks it into space. Soboslai receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played back into the centre. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Pullet wins the duel this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Nice bit of trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pullet. Zanetti. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's good play. Rumen goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Still goalless at the moment. Rummenigge.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cleared without complication. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
John, surely! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Zanetti. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pullet. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Pullet. Cafu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Zanetti. Showing good feet. It's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makaleli. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gives it back. So nearly the perfect ball. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Vietnam are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is... He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. Rummenigge. Toma. And the counter is on. Very nicely done. In towards the backs. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's following up!
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number
Vietnam
5.
take the lead. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Coming on the field.
Makalele
Number 6.
battling down that right flank.
Number 17.
And this is Lewis. And the
Number
shot!
10.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. That is good strength.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pulls it back. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bergomi with the clearance.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Up he goes! So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Suarez. That is good alertness. And it's Van Basten. Over to the left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Real chance here. Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brilliantly cut out. Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is lovely. Fired deep. He gets big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
There will be 5 minutes added
So
time.
now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Donatoni. And here's Cruyff. Oh, it's come loose.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafinha. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear...